Hey guys, welcome back. So what we're going to do in this one is set up the other animations, the other gate for, I believe it's walking. Let me just check here real quick. So yeah, we're not doing anything. We have the crouch input set up. So what we're going to do now is let's right click, hit the 8 key and select it. Now in the details panel, the input key, we're going to click the little keyboard that we see here, click that, and we're going to press the left shift button on our keyboard to create a binding for left shift. If you want and you are using the enhanced input system, then you can set up yours. And if you are using version 5.0.3 like me, then you can simply head to project settings and add a new input for this. But we're not going to do that. So on begin play, I'm going to change my gait to walk. And since we don't have that set up yet, you can see he will simply go into the A pose and his speed will be a lot slower. So what we're going to do is we're going to call the update gait function here. So when we press left shift, we are going to enter the jogs gait, and when we release it, we can either select going back to walking, or we can use our last gait variable. So it will select whatever the last gait was. So if you're sprinting, it will select the jog gait, and if you're walking, it will select whatever was the previous gait. Right, so now it should be like this, and if I try to sprint, you should start and go into the jogging and back to walk. So let's have the animation blueprint. Idle is fine. Movement start. So we're going to copy all of this. No, I'm wrong. We are going to copy this. And this is jog animations for forward. So we're going to slot in the walking. And the animation for jogging is somewhere here. Jog animation start. So I'm going to duplicate this. And I'm going to call this walk anims start. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing, split the struct pin. And this is going to be for our walk forward. Now, the play rate that we currently have is for our jogging. So if you want a separate play rate, then you can simply rename this one to jog play rate, duplicate the variable, and call this one walk play rate. So this way you have a lot of flexibility with the speed of your animations. Alright, so you can compile and repeat all of the steps. So I'm simply going to duplicate this. Actually, I'm going to do it like this, so I don't always have to call the variable again. For walk, for here, here, and here. And this is for walk anim start forward. This one is for backward. I'm going to duplicate this. And this one is for left. And this one is for right. The only thing we need to do now is slot in our animations. So walk anims start. Again, you can put all of these in a category to keep everything neat and nice instead of having everything all mixed up like how I have it here. But I'm not going to, since it's simply a tutorial and everything is really left up to you to create something beautiful. So I'm going to search for walk start, forward, backward, left, and right. If I play, you can see he can now enter the walk start, and when he enters a cycle, he goes into the A pose. So we're going to repeat the steps. So I'm going to copy this here, head to our movement cycle state. I'm going to paste. And we're going to repeat the steps for each of these. So you get the drift. You can simply set this yourself. And this is how we set up the walking animations. So I'm simply going to do the cycled state, and then I will close the video, and I will leave it up to you to repeat the steps that I just showed you to create the stopping state. Right, so we're going to duplicate the jog anim cycle. I'm going to call this walk anim cycle. Split the struct bin, and this is going to be forward. This one is backward. Duplicate the variable. This one is going to be left, and this one is going to be right. And again, all you need to do is slot in the animations. So I will walk. Let me hit compile here real quick. Walk anim cycle. So instead of walk start, I'm going to remove this and just switch for walk. So I'll get the walk forward, walk backward, walk left, and walk right. And you will notice something. There is a slight shift in foot placements or in root placements with the animations. And this is due to Lyra's animations only. I've tested this. But what you can do, if you don't think it's smooth enough, between transitions for, let's say you have your own custom animations, then what we usually do is ensure that the sync group is set and ensure to add your foot sync modifiers. Now for the persons that's been following along from the start, you don't have to worry about this since you already know how to add your foot sync modifiers. But for just in case you just happen to pick this video first, you know why. But yeah, if you did not add these foot sync modifiers to your Lyra animations, it would have looked a lot worse. But yeah, that's it for this one, guys. I'll leave it up to you to set up the movement stop, and what you can also do is set up the crouch state. So I'm going to show you a quick example of that in the movement start, and all I'm going to do is copy from here, from the local 2 component. I'm going to copy that here, and what this blend posted by bool is checking is if you are crouching or not. So if it's false, you are standing. If it's true, you are crouching. So I'm going to drag in the pin right here into the true section, and since our crouch animations is not, we don't have a specific gait for crouching, we only have crouch walk, then you can duplicate this and plug it here, and this is for crouch walk forward. And the anim sequence, we can simply select it, or you can create a struct like we did here. So crouch walk forward start. Right, and if I compile and I enter the crouch state and I start, he will perform it, and then he will go back to his A pose. So as long as you set your animations up respectively, then everything should be fine. So guys, that's it for this one. See ya.